grand setting, AT&T Stadium in Arlington. Tonight on Sunday Night Primetime, it's the Green Bay Packers and the Dallas Cowboys on Sunday Night Primetime. Along with Greg Olsen. That's Brandon McManus to get this one underway. Off we go on Sunday Night Football. Ooh! He'll be brought down right around the 25-yard line. Dak going to put it up right away. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
As a pass rusher, you don't always need to record a sack to make your presence felt. Creating pressure, move the quarterback, affect his timing. Those are all different ways to take pressure off your coverage unit.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10. A first carry for the former Tar Heel, Javonte Williams. And he's got it to the 35-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 10. That's good for a Dallas first down.
And these are the explosive runs that open everything up. There's all this conversation about the value of the run game, but when you take a look at the best running teams, Mike, it's not necessarily how many yards they run for, it's how many big plays do they generate on the ground. And when you can generate big plays on the ground, it makes everything so much more difficult for the defense.
Cooper on the stop. A gain of a yard. Brings up 2nd and 9. At the 36.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
Yeah, here we go. Wait up for it. What is it?
On play action. Here's Dak. That's over the middle and intercepted. Picked off by the safety, Xavier McKinney. And the Packers are going to get the football here. They force the INT on the game's opening drive.
So anytime a team suffers an early setback like that interception, human instinct says, Mike, we need to get away from our game plan. We need to adjust. I don't think that's the case. There's a lot of game left, a lot of chances to avenge that play and still connect downfield on some of these passes. All proven, though, Mike. They've got to identify what went wrong. Let's correct it so we're able to move forward.
It's a gain of 7. Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 40-yard line.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's 2nd and 3.
Let's go now. Blue 32. Blue check. Hut, hut.
They'll stay on the ground with Jacobs. And they bring him down, but not until they get inside the 30-yard line. A pickup there of 13. First down, Packers.
First down.
Here we go. Here we go.
13 yards.
10.
First down.
Quick throw there. That's going to wind up incomplete. But the receiver really didn't have much time to get himself open. So the incompletion brings up 2nd down.
Field black. 50. Hut.
Here's Love, operating out of the pistol. Completes this one. That's Christian Watson. And they're going to get this all the way down inside the 5. It picks up 25 yards and gives them a golden opportunity. It's 1st and goal. A great chance to convert that early turnover into points. Here's 1st and goal. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he's in. Josh Jacobs. Touchdown, Green Bay. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will take a 7-0 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. Here comes a return from the end zone. Get across the 20, mark them at the 22-yard line.
At their own 22-yard line.
Kill! 26.
Play fake. Prescott. Now here's another ball that's intercepted. That's the linebacker, Quay Walker. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead.
And these are the throws that are really holding the offense back right now, Mike. He just has to make better decisions because you're not going to win many games when you turn the ball over at this rate.
That complete to Jacobs. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. Good for a Green Bay first down.
Gain of 12. First down, Green
Ready,
Bay.
set. Here we go.
From the gun, it's Love. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
It's second down and 10.
Set. Ready.
Back to the air, it's Love. Here's a screen taken in by Jacobs. And this is going to be a big loss. He kept retreating, looking for an escape hatch. Found nothing. And they get him down well behind the line.
Slide through. Green Jack. Set. Huh?
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. Exiting the pocket right. And he'll just have to throw this one away. There was nowhere to go downfield. And now it's going to bring up a fourth down. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. That one is good. And the Packers will extend to a 10-0 lead.
And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
So the lead is now 10-0 as this kicks away. He'll start at the 4. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll start this on the ground with Blue. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
You could just see the frustration on the running back's face as he's getting helped up off the ground. Like, there was just nowhere to go from the moment he was handed the ball. Give credit to the defense. Great job.
Second and 10.
Here we go. 46.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. That is caught downfield by Pickens. And he'll be taken down, but they are in business inside the 30-yard line. It's a gain there of 26 yards.
The 29-yard line.
They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for first and 10. From the shotgun, it's down. He's got a man. It's CeeDee Lamb. And he's in. CeeDee Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. It's his 4th touchdown on the year.
Just a beautiful ball there by the quarterback. And the point I want to make here, Mike, and make sure the viewer understands is, in the NFL, if you have to wait for a guy to be open and then deliver the ball, it's too late. So often these quarterbacks throw their guy open. They anticipate where the void in the coverage is going to be. That's exactly the reason this play worked out here, Mike, and he's able to connect here for a big touchdown. Everything's about matchups, especially down here this close to the goal line. I think my guy's better than your guy. I'm going to put him in a position to have success, throw it up to him, and let him do the rest.
Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
You have to imagine this kicking unit saw something in the return unit all week that led them to believe they had an advantage for an onside kick. But they don't. Now all of a sudden the other team takes the ball with great field position.
Ready, ready. Opposite. Black, set.
He'll run the toss to Jacobs. And he'll get maybe a yard. That's it. Donovan Ezaraku there to make the play.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9.
From the 41, here's 2nd and 9.
Set, hut. Yellow, 22.
So we are through one here on Sunday Night Primetime. It's the Packers on top. We're back to Arlington in a moment. We begin quarter number 2. The Packers have the football. They're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go.
Set. 52 blue. Set, go.
We'll go play action with Love. Going for it all. That is hot. What a throw. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. Now it's McManus for the point after. It's up and through. And the Packers will make it a 2-score game as they are now up 9.
Brendan McManus to kick off for Green Bay.
The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. Cavante Turpin on the return. And he's brought down right at the 35-yard line.
On the return, the Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Yeah, 26.
The drive starts with a carry by Blue. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
Loss of a yard.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
2nd down, Prescott. Here's a screen set up to Williams.
A bit of a quick hitter here. What you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
Third and 10.
We're going to 54, going to 54. Wide. Yeah! Here we go. Wide, 8. 26.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. He's got a receiver, and that's Lamb. And he will score. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Cowboys. 2nd touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. Aubrey, good with the extra point. The Cowboys will cut it to a 2-point lead. Remember now, with the amended rule, onside kicks are now legal outside the fourth quarter, and they get to try it from the 34-yard line.
That's a big risk in this situation here, Mike. They're hoping to catch them by surprise, but now when you fail, the other team is able to not only have a short field, they got a chance to extend their lead.
Love to throw on 1st and 10. That's to craft the first down.
27 yards.
So here's a 1st and 10 now, down inside the 20.
A gain of 27 on the
A
play.
run up the middle with Jacobs. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that.
Wilson on the tackle.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Brings up 2nd and 9.
Here we go. Here we go.
18-yard line.
33. Yellow. Cut, cut.
Here's Love. To the left side, he finds Krabs. Well, he's brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
And it's 3rd down.
Here we go. 45. White. Ready?
Here's Love. Carrying that ball loosely, and it is out. And the Cowboys are going to come away with the football.
That was a great play by the defense, Mike. He got a little sloppy with ball security as he leaves the pocket. They're able to knock it loose and put an end to this drive.
Dak going to give this to Blue. And he's going backwards here. They're going to take him down, back at the 5.
Well, they try to get the run game started here early on this drive, Mike, and they're just going to have to do a better job up front. There's really nowhere for this ball carrier to go. You never want to lose yards on 1st down, but that's exactly the case here.
Back near his goal line, Prescott forced out wide. That's right side. He's got Ferguson. And he'll be brought down, but not before they move it up as the 30-yard line. A gain there of 27 yards.
They do a really nice job of picking up the pressure, and that's what allows him to have the time to go through his entire progression. He sees his check down wide open, gets the ball into his hands, and he does the rest.
From the 32 now, here's 1st and 10.
47. Yeah! Here we go. All right, hey.
Pistol now for Prescott. He's got the tight end, Luke Schoonmaker. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
That's down the field for Lamb. That is hard. And they will bring this into the red zone. Big connection inside the 20. A big connection from Dak to CD. 45 yards.
First and 10 at the 18-yard line.
So they move inside the 20. 1st and 10 at the 18. Straight ahead, it's Blue. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
The 17-yard line. 1-yard gain.
Here's 2nd and 9.
Here we go. 20.
To throw is Prescott. That's complete. Left side to Pickens. That's a timeout for Dallas. It's their 2nd. It'll come with 36 ticks left on the 1st half clock.
This is one of those throws where you're hoping you do most of the damage after the catch, but give credit to the defense. Once that ball was caught, they were on him quickly, and there was nowhere for him to go after the catch.
And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there, and they force 4th down. On for the field goal now, it's Brandon Aubrey. This from 30 yards out. Aubrey's kick is good. And the Cowboys get 3 here late in the 1st half to take the lead.
So anytime an offense comes off the field after settling for 3, you always have to take the good with the bad. In order to get down there in field goal range, you had to do something positive to move the ball. But at the same time, how are we going to be able to finish these drives and convert for 6 the next time we get down here?
Ready, stretch, hey, check, mega. Slide through, right, set. 50, green, ultra, go ultra, blaster, 6. Black ultra, set.
On first down, it's Love. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him. Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts as it comes to 22 seconds remaining till halftime.
If you're going to take a sack, you just can't add to it by taking such a massive loss on top of it. Understand when the pocket breaks down, move up, cut your losses. Now, not only do you lose that down, now you face a big uphill battle if you want to extend this drive.
And it looks like he's going to come up just short of the first down. Out of bounds, a yard shy of what they needed. They'll have to pick it up on third down.
So often, sacks, especially on first down, can be drive killers. But their ability here to take this from second and long to third and short, they've got a really good opportunity here, Mike. If they don't get it on third, don't be surprised if they go for it on fourth.
And he's going to be dragged down, but not until he's inside the 25.
I love the aggressive approach. You don't want to give the ball back to your opponent in this situation. So they dial up a shot play, push the ball downfield, results in a massive play here late in the first half.
He's got it at the 7. And they're in business now. He is out of bounds inside the 10. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a first down.
First and goal at the 7-yard line.
Back to throw is Love. Nowhere to go. He is taken down. Now whistles. Timeout. 3 seconds left in this first half. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this second quarter. Brandon McManus and the field goal unit come on. This is about as short as you can get. He is 2 for 2. That kick is good. We have hit halftime. Going to take a quick break. Come back. Second half of action. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. Now, this is a surprise. Right out of the locker room, he'll try the onside kick. The kickoff unit is out there, and they'll send this one away.
Pretty bold call right there, but what you're looking for out of the locker room is just a spark of some sort. They thought they could get it on their special teams. They don't. Now they put their defense in a tough spot, trying to not allow them to extend this lead.
6, mega, ready, hut.
Love to throw it on first down. Back to the left side and taken in by Golden. And he's out of bounds, down inside the 35.
The Packers first down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Ready.
Here's a handoff to Jacobs. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. First down, Packers.
Well, after not having much success in the first half, you're able to get something going on the ground here to start the third quarter. I'd love to see the play caller mix in some play action, mix in some pass game.
Oh, he tried to fit it back in the middle of the field. Can't do that. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Blank. And he's going to set his guys up well. Nice return. The offense is going to have it just past the 40-yard line.
And in these tight games, especially in the second half, Mike, these are the big moments that somebody needs to step up and make a play, and that's exactly what he's able to do here. Great read, great reaction, steps in front of that ball and ends up going the other way.
26.
On first down, here's Blue. And the struggles continue. He's dropped behind the line again.
We spent so much time, Mike, talking about these defensive backs and their ability in pass coverage, but when you also have a defensive back that can make plays in the run game, especially behind the line of scrimmage, Man, those guys are just so hard to find. That was a heck of a job here by this guy.
And they're going to work this down inside the 45. They get 18 on that one. First down, Cowboys.
First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
A run with Blue. And he'll only be able to muster a couple of yards. Evan Williams is there for the stop.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment, and keeps this to a modest gain at best.
On second down, it's Dak. And he got rid of that one quickly before the receiver even knew what was going on. That's incomplete. He was trying to get it to C.D. Lamb. Now it's going to be third down.
And this is where the timing of these passing games, you see guys, they call it routes on air, Mike. During the course of the week, there's no defense, nobody playing on coverage, but it's the timing. It's be on time, get your depth, be where the quarterback expects you to be, because then when the game starts, things get sped up just a little bit more for the quarterback. And in this case, it's a perfect example. He's open, he tries to lead his guy, just puts a little too much in front of him.
And he will score! Devontae Williams. Touchdown, Dallas.
Great job there by the quarterback going through his progressions and getting to the open man. I promise you, when they put this coverage in, they didn't just say, hey, nobody cover the back. Clearly, somebody messed up in their assignment, but give credit to the quarterback for finding it.
Aubrey now to the extra point. He's got it. And the Cowboys will up the lead to 5. So now, after the touchdown, out is Aubrey to kick this one away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's first and 10.
Set, hut. 60 red. 60 red. Ultra. Go trail. Yellow. Ready?
Out of the shotgun, it's Love. He'll let one go down the middle. And they bring him down there, but it is inside the 10. It is going to be first and goal. A big play and a much-needed one as well. 56 yards.
First and goal.
Come on,
at the 9-yard line.
45. White. Set, hut.
Here's Jacobs. Trying to find some place to go, but nothing developing. Tackled behind the line. It's a loss of 1. Pushed back to the 11-yard line for second and goal. One more time, it's Jacobs. And he finds a seam and takes it down to the 3. Third and goal.
A gain of 7 yards. It's now third and goal.
Trouble, 38. Ready.
From the gun, it's Love. Good blocking, and he's in. Jordan Love. Touchdown, Green Bay. And now the Cowboys going to take a timeout, and they'll get a chance to catch their breath over on the sideline. The defense comes up with the coverage, but they cannot keep up with the speed as the quarterback scrambles to the end zone for the touchdown.
And down here in the red zone, Mike, is where I think a quarterback's legs can be the most dangerous. The defenders are trying to match backs, match tight ends and receivers, but often it's the quarterback that has no one assigned to him. And in this case, he's able to capitalize and run it in himself. Mike, I think all of us can remember exactly where we were during a certain Super Bowl where throwing the ball this close to the goal line ended up being a disaster. But unlike that time, they ran this pass play to perfection, and the result, 2 points.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. From the 6, here comes a return. And he'll bring it out to the 22-yard line. That's where the offense will take the field. On the play fake, Dak. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
We'll try again. It's second and 10.
Yeah!
Now Prescott. They'll look to set up the screen here. This one going to be sniffed out. Blown up in the backfield.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
The Packers go ahead and use the first of their timeouts. We'll talk things over before third down.
We're going to 54 wide. Yeah! Here we go, 46. 26.
A shotgun snap for Prescott. He'll air it out down the middle. And that is incomplete contact, but no flags. It's going to be fourth down.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
On fourth down, they snap it to Dak. That is incomplete. They couldn't get the connection on fourth. Going to give the ball over on down.
You know, Mike, I've seen a lot of aggressive plays over the years, but this one, it might just take the cake. I mean, to go for it in this situation, this deep in your own territory, you're making quite the statement that you are going to be aggressive all day. We call them safeties because they're usually the last line of defense, but not here. On this play, he's up there at the line of scrimmage attacking the offense, and he takes him down for a negative play.
On second down, Love. And that is caught in the end zone. He's in. Matthew Golden. Touchdown, Packers. That his second touchdown tonight. Extra point by McManus, up and good. And the Packers will extend this third quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. From the end zone, here's Kevontae Turpin. We'll get this up past the 20, and that's where they'll set up shop.
First and 10 at their own 22-yard line.
So first and 10 now. They'll start from the 22.
Yeah! We're going to 53.
From the shotgun, it's Dak. That's to the right side and incomplete. Jake Ferguson was the intended target. And that will lead to a second down.
The biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. The question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
Second down, Prescott. throw on the move is caught. And he'll be taken down all the way up past the 45. Great run after the catch in the open field. A pickup of 24.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Here's 1st and 10. Go play action. It's Prescott. He's going to take a shot. Sends it down the middle. That is going to be in. He's got it. Devontae Turpin. Touchdown, Cowboys.
Well, it seems this game is kind of getting to the point, Mike, where it's defense optional. I mean, both these teams are really just having their way with their opponent. They're going up and down the field, and after this long touchdown, yes, this is great if you're a fantasy player, but it's not so great if you're a defensive coordinator.
So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. He'll start at the 2. And he is stopped at 25. The drive will begin there.
On the double. Come on, set. 52 blue.
Short throw there, pulled in by Musgrave. And he's brought down after a gain of 6 on 1st down.
Watch out, man. 52.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the 31-yard line.
560.
They'll run it straight ahead with Jacobs. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. Nothing more.
You know, at this point, the defense has to sell out and stop the run. You know exactly what the offense is trying to get accomplished by keeping the ball on the ground. But now the question remains, are they willing to take some risk here and put the ball in the air on 3rd down? Or do they play it safe and keep running the clock by keeping the ball on the ground?
He's going to let this one go deep. Oh, they caught the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Picked off by Deron Bryant. And he's going to give his guys a short field to work with and a chance to take the lead.
It's not often, Mike, that everything breaks right for this type of return off of an interception. But boy, is it beautiful when it does. I mean, look at the defenders just flip around and become blockers, trying to spring their guy to the house. Great athleticism, some great moves on his part. I mean, he's going to have some of his offensive teammates looking over their shoulder for their position.
That is caught downfield by Pickens. And they are in great shape. He's taken down inside the 10. So now, after the interception, a sudden change situation. 1st and goal. They run straight ahead with Blue. Down to the 4. It'll be 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Now a 2nd down throw for Prescott. And he's got another one. C.D. Lamb. Touchdown, Dallas. He's doubled his touchdown output for the season in one game. That's his 3rd of the game, his 6th this year.
Makes the score double his 38 after his 35. Brandon Aubrey to kick off for the Cowboys.
So now playing with the lead after that 4th quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here we go on the return from the 1. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive.
26-yard line.
first and 10. Here's Love. That complete to Jacobs. And he's going to be out of bounds right around midfield. An ideal beginning to this drive. 24 on the first play.
24-yard gain on the play. First down, Green Bay.
Here we go.
Love to throw on first and 10. Forced out wide. Taking off. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
He tried to buy all the time he could, but when he saw that space, he quickly turned from thrower to runner, and he's able to pick up a nice gain on first down.
33, yellow. Field, black. Set.
Throwing on second down, Love. Ah, that one is incomplete. Man, that was something. What an adventure. Out of the pocket, looking for something downfield. Cannot connect. And it was an exciting incompletion.
Field, yellow. Set, right. Sight, black. 95.
From the gun, on third down, it's Love. And they'll move this ball way down into the red zone, inside the 20-yard line.
Gain of 24 yards.
That's the second time they found him on this drive, and this one's good for 24 yards.
24-yard gain on the play.
They'll come up here, first and 10.
Here, set.
To throw is Love. The pressure gets there, and down he goes.
The defensive coaches, they preached all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
A second down throw for Love. He'll get this one out to Jacobs. And they'll get about 8 out of that one, but still a little work to do now on third down.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
The crowd cranking it up another notch before third and long.
Set, ready. 52 blue. Green jack. Edo blue. Ready.
Throwing is Love. That is caught. First throw. Tucker Kraft. Touchdown, Green Bay. What a game this has been. Back and forth we go, and that fourth quarter score changes the lead one more time.
And we've seen the lead go back and forth, Mike, and now the question is, can they get a stop? Can they find a way defensively to hang on to this lead and get themselves this big win?
So now playing with the lead after that fourth quarter touchdown. Time to kick it back the other way. Here comes the return from a yard or two deep. Now an opening past the 30. And he'll be forced out of bounds, but a very solid return. They'll come up for first and 10.
Go to 54. Go. Yeah.
Operating from the gun. Here's Dak. And that is incomplete. But now a penalty flag comes in late. He might have been caught with his hands in the cookie jar. Here's first down.
Yeah.
Prescott. There's a short one that's caught by Ferguson. After the catch, he gets that forward for a gain of 9. Now, second and inches.
Yeah.
They'll run here. And they'll take this down inside the 35. A gain there of 10 yards. That's good for a Dallas first down.
First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
They'll stick to the ground. And they will take him down at the 20-yard line. Good run after a a good run. This one for 14 yards and another first down.
Starting to see a back right now, Mike, that's finding his way with this defense. Back-to-back big gains. Have to see, do they just continue to ride the hot hand, or do they start putting the ball in the air?
17 yards on the gain, and now they've got first and goal. That's timeout for Green Bay. It'll be their second, and it comes with exactly 1 minute left in the game. Here is first and goal.
Yeah! Wait,
They'll try to run this one in. And this is a touchdown. They were not going to be denied, and they have taken the lead here in the final minute of play. Two choices down there. Either work it up inside or use that speed to the edge, and Greggy's able to sneak it in for the touchdown.
Down here this close, Mike, there's a lot of bodies in there tight. So oftentimes, if you can get them back on the edge, they can rely on that speed, and that's exactly what we saw here. He wins the race to the pylon, and he's rewarded with 6 points.
And he is not going to get in. Stopped on the try for 2. The lead remains right where it is. So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This is fielded inside the 5. And he'll manage to get this back only to about the 20-yard line. Here is first and 10.
let's go. 53.
They'll drop to throw. Right side, catch made by Dobbs. A gain of 14. Good for a quick first down. Final minute, 1 timeout remaining, and it's first and 10.
First down, Packers.
Here's Lowe to throw. Moving to his right. He's going to tuck it and go. And he'll be out of bounds. That's a nice gain, though, on first down. A pickup of 7.
The key to a good quarterback scramble, Mike, is knowing when it's time to go from a thrower to a runner. And that's exactly what we saw here. Doesn't get the first down, but he's able to pick up some really positive yards and then get out of bounds.
Love. Left side, he finds Kraft. And he's going to get out of bounds with the first down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the first down and preserve that final timeout.
First down, Green Bay.
From the gun, it's Love. Moving outside the pocket. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. Packers going to use their final timeout now. And they'll stop with 28 seconds to go in the game.
Okay, right.
Pressure time, no timeouts to stop the clock as they get set here for a big first down.
33, yellow. 43 rail. Striker, 3-3. Clock, 10.
And before the snap, we have a whistle, and this could very well be a false start. Awful time to get a penalty. Now first and 15. Out of the shotgun, it's Love. And he can't hang on through the contact. Incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Great job there defensively, separating the man from the ball. And this is the moments in the game where you need your best players to step up. And this guy's showing what he's capable of doing in the game's critical moment.
And a nice run there as he surges forward. A gain of 8 and sets up third down.
A gain of 8 yards. And that's
to throw is Low. Oh, and a pressure there. He can't get a throwaway, and he's taken down.
A loss of 16 yards. And it's 4th down.
So it's a win for the Cowboys. And it is their 3rd consecutive victory. They continue to play great football here in this latest stretch. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. It's a win for the Cowboys as we say so long from Arlington.
I had a dream, I had a vision, I had to work for this and you didn't. I had to bleed, still got the stitches. I learned to swim from all your burned bridges. Say you're the poet and the prophet, but you never saw me coming.